बाजो छस। श्रीमान, आपका निरीक्षण के लिए गार्ड आग्रह है।
Honorable Administrative Judge, the third workshop on the topic of law relating to remand of accused is arranged today. Now I request Honorable Administrative Judge and Honorable Judge High Court of Honorable Judge, the Justice K. Suresh to come out to the dais and occupy his lordship. Now I request today's resource person, Srimati Q.
To the Honorable Justice K. Suresh, this is our festival. Good morning to all. We all know that we have assembled here, we have our participation. In this workshop, we will the actions of Honorable High Court of Appeals and our administrative. This workshop is scheduled today on various topics going to be covered in force. Firstly, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our Honorable Justice K. Suresh, who suggested for the nomination one of the officers of this unit as resource person. And accordingly, Srimati Indira Priyadarshini Garu, Secretary, was nominated as a resource person who is going to deal with the topics covered by section 1 and 2. Similarly, the resource person, Sri Venugopal Garu, was nominated by taking consent from Honorable Administrative Judge, who intended to deal with the topics covered by sections 3 and 4. However, due to unforeseen circumstances, he texted me today during early hours that he was unable to attend working as discharge judicial. When I expressed the difficulty before our Lordship and Administrative Judge Sri K. Suresh, he allowed me to proceed, and with his Lordship's permission, I requested by Srinivas Ragaru, Judge Family Court, who was nominated to present the paper on the topic covered by section 4, to deal with the topics covered by section 3 and 4, as he worked as a senior faculty member of Tv Telugu, and he readily accepted the same, though time is very short. I owe my thanks to him. At the same time, though the other resource person is unable to attend session 3 and 4, I hope that we don't face any difficulty because of the presence of our Honorable Administrative Judge, who recently delivered a judgment held in between Kalyana Gangaraju versus State of AP, while sitting in division bench, wherein our Honorable Administrative Judge, while setting aside the findings of the line first stage Vijayanagaram, reiterated the 5 golden principles laid by the Honorable Apex Court, and before giving those, reiterating those golden principles, he gave specific findings in that case, stating that the prosecution failed to prove the motive for the commission of offence, as the 2 witnesses stated that deceased purchased the lorry in the name of A1. Basing on that statement, the prosecution contended that with that motive, A1 and A2 killed the deceased. Our Honorable Administrative Judge satisfied the finding. Similarly, they also satisfied the finding regarding last name theory, because there is a long time gap as to when the deceased and the accused were seen alive. So that was the time when the dead body was found, because there was a gap of 4 or 5 days. The incident happened on 21st, whereas the dead body was detected on 29th or so. Because of the long time gap, the theory of lost in theory cannot be attributed. Similarly, his lordship also held that the exact information furnished by the accused while in custody, which lead to recovery of particle, has to be proved by holding that the basic idea embodied in section 47 of MLSI is the doctrine of confirmation by subsequent events. Besides holding that, it is secular that recovery of an object is not discovery of fact, as envisaged in this section while referring to Privy Council judgment in Parpur Gotaya's case. And our administrative judge specifically held that mere statement that the accused led the police and witnesses to the place where they had concealed the articles. Generally, we happen to see during while recording our evidence. I will happen to say that the accused led us to that particular place. I and the mediators, all of us went to that place, and he had shown that like what is important by him is that information. Similarly, he had that in the same that extrajudicial conviction that never able to appear before a particular venue of a particular DRO or somebody else. And Santa versus State of Maharashtra, and I know all of you know all the five people. Why I have whoever happened to decide any appeal to take all precautions in the 6 or 8 pages. They were trying to 8 pages, I think, and 6 specific reasons. And this type of judgments guide us like any.
District, Honorable Judicial Madam, respected resource personnel on Jayas, then senior officers, my brother and sister officers. It's a great privilege and honor to me to give paper presentation on the given topic, that is duties and powers of judicial magistrates to examine the prima facie case. Remand is not just routine or mechanical exercise, but it's a serious judicial function as it defends the personal liberty as guaranteed under Article 21 of Indian Constitution. The magistrate acts as the first line of protection against arbitrary police action, and while exercising his judicial act, it is obligatory on the part of the magistrate to apply his mind and not to pass remand order either automatically or in mechanical manner. Firstly, we see the meaning of prima facie case at the stage of remand. The term prima facie means on the face of it or at first glance. A prima facie case at this stage of remand means there is some credible material in FIR, case diary, or remand report linking the accused to the alleged offence. The police have recorded valid reasons for the arrest and necessity of the custody. The magistrate is satisfied of the judicial scrutiny that further detention is justified. So, prima facie scrutiny at remand stage is the cornerstone of judicial duty. To be produced before the magistrate within 24 hours arrest as mandated by Article 24. Respected officers, today we are reflects on one of the most delicate duties entrusted to us as a magistrate and judges who are dealing with arrest and remand. The Honorable Supreme Court has reminded us time and again that the personal liberty is too precious, a value of our constitutional system, to be sacrificed at the altar of administrative convenience. We can see this expression in Chief Jogendra Kumar case. Therefore, our task extends beyond mere interpretation of law. We must protect liberty while ensuring justice prevails. What is arrest? We all know arrest is not defined either in CRPC or in PNSS. I thank His Lordship and President for giving this.
Madam, I take to the judicial service in the
ఆశ్రమ్ క్యాన్సర్ కేర్ ఆశ్రమ్ హాస్పిటల్స్ ఏలూరు సంయుక్త పశ్చిమ గోదావరి జిల్లాలోని అత్యుత్తమ క్యాన్సర్ వైద్యం మన ఆశ్రమ్ క్యాన్సర్ కేర్ లో సెంట్రల్ ఆంధ్రాలో తొలిసారిగా 6 డాఫ్ టెక్నాలజీ ద్వారా రేడియోథెరపీ ట్రీట్మెంట్స్ అందిస్తున్న మన ఆశ్రమ్ క్యాన్సర్ కేర్ బ్రెస్ట్ క్యాన్సర్, గర్భాశయ ముఖద్వార క్యాన్సర్, జీర్ణాశయ క్యాన్సర్, బ్రెయిన్ క్యాన్సర్, నోటి క్యాన్సర్, గొంతు క్యాన్సర్, ఊపిరితిత్తుల క్యాన్సర్, బోన్ క్యాన్సర్, అండాశయ క్యాన్సర్, మూత్రకోశ క్యాన్సర్, ప్రొస్టేట్ క్యాన్సర్, చర్మ క్యాన్సర్, ఇలా క్యాన్సర్ వ్యాధి ఏదైనా చికిత్స ఆశ్రమ్ క్యాన్సర్ కేర్ లోనే. బ్రాక్కిథెరపీ, కీమోథెరపీ, రేడియోథెరపీ, సర్జికల్ ఆంకాలజీ సేవలు 24 గంటలు అందుబాటులో. డాక్టర్ ఎన్టీఆర్ వైద్య సేవ, ఎంప్లాయీస్ హెల్త్ స్కీమ్, ప్రముఖ ఇన్సూరెన్స్ కంపెనీల గుర్తింపు పొందిన హాస్పిటల్ మన ఆశ్రమ్ క్యాన్సర్ కేర్ హాస్పిటల్. ఆశ్రమ్ క్యాన్సర్ కేర్ NH5 మల్కాపురం, ఏలూరు, ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్. ఫోన్ నెంబర్స్ 08812 288 299 94910
హాయ్ టు ఆల్ అండి. మన ఏలూరు ప్రజలందరికీ ఒక శుభవార్త. మీ అందరికీ పరిచయం అక్కర్లేని పేరు మా రెయిన్బో కిట్టి. మీ అందరికీ తెలుసు మా రెయిన్బో కిట్టీలో ఎన్ని మంచి మంచి ఫన్ ఎంటర్టైన్మెంట్ ఈవెంట్స్ జరుగుతాయో. అలాగే ఇంకొకసారి మీ ముందుకు వచ్చేస్తున్నాం ఈ సెప్టెంబర్ 23rd ట్యూస్డే ఈవినింగ్ 5 ఆన్వర్డ్స్. తప్పకుండా అందరూ ఎంటర్టైన్ అవ్వడానికి ఫ్యామిలీ అడ్డా వచ్చి మన రెయిన్బో కిట్టి. మన దాండియా నైట్ స్పెషల్ అండి. ఎల్ఈడి స్క్రీన్, లైట్స్, వైబ్స్ అండ్ ఫుల్ ఎంజాయ్ చేయొచ్చు. మనకి టికెట్ వచ్చేసి 450 రూపీస్ ఎంట్రీ అండి. స్నాక్స్, డిన్నర్ అన్నీ అవైలబుల్ ఉన్నాయి. అండ్ మెయిన్ వచ్చేసి మనకి గోల్డ్ హౌస్ ఉంది. ఫస్ట్ మెగా లక్కీ డిప్ వచ్చేసి ఎల్ఈడి టీవీ అండి. అండ్ సిల్వర్ లక్కీ డిప్స్ ఉన్నాయి. అండ్ రిటర్న్ గిఫ్ట్ ఉంది. మరెన్నో మంచి మంచి లక్కీ డిప్స్ అండ్ ఫన్ గేమ్స్, చాలా ఫస్ట్ ఎంటర్టైన్మెంట్ మీకోసం ఎదురు చూస్తుంది. అందరూ తప్పకుండా విజిట్ చేసి మమ్మల్ని సపోర్ట్ చేయండి.